to my channel. My name is Stitching Sandy, aka Sandra, and this is my floss tube. So a quick update on my baby bump. I'm in week 22 now, and it's the same as last time. I don't feel it so much. I'm just big, and it has happened something. We were on ultrasound and we found out it is a girl. It's not 100%, but it looked like a girl for them, so we are thinking it is a girl. And we have been thinking of the name Liv. If you translate it to English, it is the word name life. Liv in Swedish is an old name, and we wanted something that not every kid have these days. So this is I'm sorry if I'm looking on my phone, but this car has my baby stuff and I'm waiting for it. So the baby bump is getting quite big. For me it's pretty big to be only in week 22, and down here I have been starting to feel some kicks. She kicks every morning when I'm drinking orange juice, and every night when I'm going to sleep. When I lay on my back, after like 10 minutes or like that, I can start to feel something happen on my stomach. And if I sit and stitch too long, she can start to kick, to just like say, "Hey mom, time to move." So that's fun. So as you can see, I'm sitting on a new place. This is our living room, and that's because I'm sitting on the same sofa as before. I just have moved it into the living room because we are going to paint the baby room next weekend, I hope. And this light that you can see behind me is the studio light, so I'm sorry if that will blend you. And because I'm in the living room, the cats can come and visit anytime and try to destroy everything. But let's start. This week I have actually 4 whips, and that feels pretty good because then I know that this month has been a good month for me, even if I'm pregnant. So the first thing is a stitching time. And this is what it would look like. And this is where it was before. This is where I am now. So as you can see, I worked very much on this area, so you can see you can see the door much more now. And I think that the key is going to start to appear here soon. That key. And that will be fun to stitch. Because right now I'm just stitching blue, green, black, pink, and some orange. So the key will bring in some yellow. Next up, oh, I just stitched on a stitching time in 4 days apparently, and I got so much done on those 4 days, so I was happy about it. I was satisfied, so I can move on to the next project. The next project is Snow Queen. This is what she will look like. And she was on 58% and now she is on 62. This is where she was before. And here she is now. So I have got some more of her ear done, and I can hold like this. Soon I come down and try to finish her crown. It looks like it's melting down here, and it's so confetti because I want to get to the face. Oops. Then we have Save the Stitches. Sorry, I know I have not showed this for a very long time, and I must have done something wrong in my calendar. When my calendar I have like this small stripes with all my week whips that I just move when I'm done on that week. And when I had my bad pregnancy weeks, I must have missed to move Save the Stitches, because it is supposed to be after Snow Queen, but I know that I stitched Snow Queen before, but not Save the Stitches after that, so something went wrong. So, but I have stitched on it now, and this is where I was before, and this was on 75% and now on 80. This is where it's now. So I finished 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. I finished the last thin row and started the last thick row. So the thick row is sorry So the thick row is this area there, and then the last row, it is a simple row because it's not this confetti, it's like the thin row, but you have more squares to do. So instead of just this regular, you have 6 extra blocks, but that's it. So this is the end. So I'm so close to the end. So it's XU Design that is writing to me because I have some questions for her. I got her fabric and the name looked the same, but I will show you later. But this is, oh, it's so big. This is how it looks like now. And this last thick row, it will take some time because it is confetti, and I think I will finish like 3 or 4 blocks in 1 week, and it is some blocks left to do. Then we have Cinderella, and this is what she will look like and what she looked like before. And I need to have track on that car. Oh, and this is where I am now. So now finally I completed the rose, totally completed it, and I almost completed this leaf. It just like this little gap left, and there's another leaf here, and after that it is like waves of here and I think 2 strings of pearls. But the dark thing that you can see here, it is the edge of the hair, so that dark one is the beginning of the background. And the roses looks amazing. I'm fascinated every time I see this on the flower. The only thing is these things, dark things in her hair, but I think they are like berries of some sort. I will not notice them. It sounds like someone was on the door. The car is far away from me. So that was my weekly whips, and I didn't mention it the last time, but in the end of this video I inserted pictures of the Stitch Mania pieces that I have done, and I will do that again this time, and this time it is the last time because I have finished all my Stitch Mania pieces. And if you're wondering what I mean with that, is that my goal for Stitch Mania is to stitch 1 hour on every Mania piece that I have started. And I think that I started only 2 more this time, and I think I'm up to 20 whips. That is not on my weekly whips, and I think that I'm going to have it like that. I don't know if I'm going to have less or try to not start so much if I finish on something, but it feels good to have some different whips to just pick, and they already have some stitches in that I can just throw in my weekly whips when I have finished something in this pile. So in the end of this video you will see the last whips, and I have started on my 500 stitch project, and of course it landed on the most boring ever whip I have, but because I have bought it with my own money when I almost did not have any money, I feel that I have to do it. And it's better to have it in my 500 whip rotation than have it in my weekly whips, because I have a chance to have something else. Sometimes it's not only that one. But I have not finished my 500 stitches on it yet, so maybe next time I will show it. So now, fabric of the month. So this time we got spring, and I think that we have all the seasons now. I'm not sure. The third is just a silk that she had dyed pink, and they have some variegation in it, I can see. I still haven't tried to stitch with the silk because I have not started anything. So I was writing to XU Design because I was a bit confused with the fabrics. The fabrics looks almost the same. This says prim and this says bright, and the name is so close that I didn't read it right. So the prim cost sunrise, and the bright cost sunset. So sunrise and sunset. Did you see how confused I got? I thought that I got 2 of the same fabric, but the sunrise, it is more like a gray, blue, green with some yellow, green spots on it. And they look really cool. This side has some darker blue. And then the sunset is this dark blue-green, no, blue-gray with rustic red color, red-brown color. So there is some difference in them. But if you comes home from work, you're really tired, you don't see the difference. Then the giveaway. Oh, I have write it down that word problem in English spells the same as problem in Swedish, but in Swedish you say problem. So I think that is funny that you can spell the same thing but you pronounce it totally different because it's just two different languages. I was thinking that was fun to know, and if you don't think that was fun to know, that's not my problem. Okay, the giveaway. Please be 18 or over. Don't say giveaway in the comment. No one have ever done it yet, so thank you. I send this all around the world, so it doesn't matter where you live. You would just write the word that I said you say that you will write to enter the giveaway. The train goes to Lena-Lisa Björklund. That is a Swedish name, so it's 2 Swedish people that have won these giveaways. So congratulations to her. And the teapot. Why does it take out the glare? Oh. The teapots go to Cecilia Grip. Congrats to her. So, the new ones has a theme, and it is birds. So, the first bird is a phoenix. So this is from Cross Stitch collection April 2010, and it calls Phoenix and Peony. I think that is the color, and it has some backstitch. It has some backstitch and cross stitch, and that's it. So if you want to stitch the phoenix, please write I want to stitch the phoenix. And if you are worried about the spelling, because I know I'm always worried about my spelling, that word, the first word there, that is phoenix. The second one, it is a black work with some geese on. Does the phoenix say who the designer is? Not that I can see now, but this is by Leslie Tears. And it is some geese that is, oh, holding some black wax. So it is 4 pieces you're getting to do each part too. And it is this cross stitch, back stitch, French knot and beads. So on the string you can see is some orange beads, but you can switch out the orange beads to do some orange French knots. There's some beads in there too, if you don't want to stitch with beads. So if you want to stitch these, please write I want to stitch the geeses. And there you have a word. No. So that was all from me. I have no special plans for next week more than painting the baby room and try to fix some furnitures, if you don't mind my mess. The baby bed is on the floor. We will build it up when the baby room is done. Otherwise the cats will just jump into it and maybe get stuck, and yeah, we just have it done there. Otherwise the cat almost closed the balcony door. If I didn't have any cats here, I would think that this apartment has some ghost. Anyway, have a great stitching month, and next time I will be in week 26. And I will have been on the cross stitch retreat the next time, so I may have some haul and I may not have some haul. We will see. Otherwise I will see you next month, and oh my god, I'm so lost. I'm so tired, and this light is not making it better. At least my eyes is not bloody red yet. Have a great month, have a good stitching weeks, and I will see you next time. Bye.